Hello, everybody. Welcome to 1111 Butterfly Effect. Thank you all for joining my Divine Spirit and I here at the table. Right now, it's time to do an energy check-in to see how the end of this month, the end of this year, is going to roll out. Yes, we are at the last week of the last month of the year of 2020. Yes, let's good riddance 2020, right? Let's roll this week out with a roar, with a blast, with a big hallelujah, right? Yeah, I vote for that, right? Let's see if we can manage to close this year out with any glitches, without any drama. Let's just end it on a good note, right? On a note of freedom, release, letting go, giving thanks, gratitude, grace, joy, enjoyment. Let's end it on that note, on a positive note, on a upswing, right? Indeed. So, right now, we're going to basically check-in, an energy check-in for you and the person you're thinking of for the last week of the last month of this year, 2020. So let's get right to it without hesitation. We're going to do this a little bit differently. We're going to do a past, present, possible future spread, but what we're going to begin with is the energy, the overall energy of you and the person you're thinking of. You and the person you love. You divine feminines and you divine masculines. You twin flames and soulmates. Okay? For you and the person you're thinking of, this will be an overall energy for how you're going to close out this 2020 year. How you're going to end it. Say goodbye, so long, farewell. So long, farewell, Avita, saying goodbye. Adieu, adieu, to you and you and you, right? What song is that from? But at any rate, we are going to ask the spirit animal oracle to join us at the table and offer us up an overall energy for you and the person you're thinking of. To begin this message, to begin this last week of the last month of this year of 2020. Right? So, let's shuffle up the cards. Thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you, spirit animal oracle. Please join us at the table and offer us up a one card pull for each divine feminine, divine masculine, twin flames, and soulmates, for those out there listening and the person they're thinking of. Yes, my divine spirit and spirit animal oracle, please join us at the table and offer us up a one card pull for each of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, for those listening and the person they're thinking of, and how they're going to roll out this end of the year, how they're going to close out cycles, how they're going to move forward into 2021 with some crazy energy, right? Crazy, strong, good energy is what we're looking for. So thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you, spirit animals, oracle. Please join us and offer us up this one card pull for an overall energy check-in for those listening and the person they're thinking of. Thank you. Let's cut the deck and pull these two cards out. Top two cards. First one is you. Second one is the person you're thinking of. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Bring a gentle touch. How beautiful is that? That dear Spirit is just intense. The image is just intense. The eye, the look, the stance, the glow around. It's like a halo around this dear Spirit. And the number we're looking at is 18, which breaks down to a 9, which is completion. Bring a gentle touch, dear Spirit, to completion. That is you. You, divine feminines, divine souls. This is you. Bringing a gentle touch to the situation, to the circumstance, to the journey, to completion. Cycles ending and new ones are beginning. And divine masculine, for your partner, the one you're thinking of, the one you love, we have butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Indeed it is. Beautiful. Look at that. All that bloom is just... And that's an 11. Oh my gosh. Okay. Calm down. So many things are coming at me at once. Give me a chance. Butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. And indeed it is. You know, freedom. The freedom to be you. The transformation into the new you. The you, or this is your person, transforming into who they are supposed to be. Their authentic self. You know, emitting out all of this expansion. Okay? What's happening here is expanding outward into the collective. Okay? And we have an 11. A definite 11. There is no changing that. That is a master number. Master messenger. So it appears that the butterfly spirit, representing the person you're thinking of, representing the divine masculine, potentially could be bringing forth the energy of a message. And you, with your gentle touch, will allow this message to come through. So be gentle, be compassionate, be empathetic to the situation. If your person, if your divine masculine comes forward with a message, be gentle. That is our overall energy for you and the person you're thinking of. This is you, dear Spirit, bringing a gentle touch to the situation, to completion, to move forward to the next cycle. You are ready, crown and all, divinely protected. Beautiful indeed. And your person, the person you're thinking of, your divine partner, your twin flame, is definitely going through some transformation, which brings me back to what's been being channeled in my most recent messages regarding this automatic drawing message with the great shift, a great earth to air shift, a great awakening, a great transformation is taking place. And here we have confirmation for that. That is the energy for your person, your divine masculines, you divine masculines out there listening. This is you going out, ending 2020. You are transforming, going through your transformation. Some of you beginning of it, some of you in the middle, some of you bringing it to completion. If you're mirroring your twin flame, you're ending 2020 with a transformation, a beautiful transformation. And this is your person, the person you're thinking of, ending 2020 with a beautiful transformation. This is you. you divine soul, you divine feminine, bringing a gentle touch to the situation, ready to move forward because you are at a completion of cycles here, right? And it looks like your divine partner, your divine masculine, is about ready too. And this is how you're going to go into 2021. You're going to end 2020 with transformation and a gentle touch and bring in 2020 with that energy. So keep that momentum going, and that is how your 2020 will begin. How it ends is how it will begin. That could be the possibility here. And we definitely, are each sporting a crown. Dear Spirit has a crown on here, a feather crown, a spirit crown, a crown full of feathers. The butterfly has a crown of regal, okay? Golden crown. Like a king and queen crown, okay? So, my point, they're both wearing crowns. And this one has something there, the deer spirit has something highlighting the third eye. So, spirit connection, major spirit connection there. And this, being so multicolored, could represent, rainbow spirit as well. So, moving forward, let's get to the message and see how this overall energy of bringing forward a gentle touch for you and for the one you're thinking of, your divine partner, your twin flame, they're bringing forth transformation. So overall energy. And there's definitely many of us out there going through this transformation and this shift, feeling this shift occur because there's just so many earthworms and butterflies in these drawings that it's hard to deny that the message is that this is happening globally. A great awakening, a great transformation for many of us on this twin flame journey, on this divine, following our divine path, following our yellow brick road. This is happening right now. Depending on where you are in the journey and have you done the work or not is where you are in this moment. Whether you're here, still transforming, growing, whether you're here in the chrysalis stage, in the hermit stage, ready to break free and move forward. I mean, take your pick. You know your story and where you're at on your journey. So, on that, let's move forward with this. Check in for you and the person you're thinking of and your journey. The energy and how you're going to end out, how you're going to roll out the end of this 2020 year, right? The last week of the last month of this year, 2020. Thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you, Energy Oracle. We're going to receive our main message today from the Energy Oracle. This deck is the Sandra and Taylor deck. All deck information will be in the description box below the title of this post. So check that out. There is that along with a bunch of other information that you may indeed find interesting and to your benefit. So thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you, Energy Oracle. Please join us here at the table and offer us up the message and direction for the energy flowing through the last week of the last month of this year, 2020. Thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you, Energy Oracle. Please offer us up the guidance and wisdom we need for those out there listening and the person they're thinking of, how to roll out this last week of the last month of this year, 2020. bringing in some gentle touches. Going through some transformation. A gentle touch is needed, most definitely. You know, compassion and empathy as well. And the endurance and strength to endure the transformation, to go through it and not give up, and not let fear or other outside influences dominate your decisions or circumstances, right? It keeps you on path and not distracted. Thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you, energy oracle. Please offer us up the guidance and wisdom for the energy we need to end this last week of the last month of this year, 2020. For those out there listening and the person they're thinking of. Yes, you and the person you're thinking of, this message is for you. I think the deck is ready because I am stumbling over my fingers. And I hope everybody's doing well, making it through this last week of the last year unscathed, preparing for New Year's Eve. If y'all are celebrating the new year, please be safe out there, especially if you're gathering in the public, out in the public, okay? There's already talk about, you know, an upswing in the global circumstance that's going on out there. I'm not really going to speak of it and give it any power in my house. I'm not sure about you, but what we speak of, we give power to. So I'm speaking of good times and healthy living and abundance. And, you know, the messages come through, and there's always, you know, the possibilities, you know, the things that can happen if you do this or you do that, right? All right, the cards are ready. Time to cut the deck. Bring on the message. For you and the person you're thinking of, this is the energy for this last week of this last month of this year 2020. Right now, in the recent past up to the present moment, we have rest and rejuvenation. And that's a 19. That breaks down to a 10, which is completion, which breaks down to 1, which is new beginning. So rest and rejuvenation is key for this new beginning to move forward, to come to fruition. So for many of us on this journey, we have been in that chrysalis mode, in that hermit mode, resting and rejuvenating ourselves, preparing for this leveling up, this new cycle that's beginning, this new age of Aquarius that has, you know, begun, pretty much. Financial constraints. Old Mother Hubbard. Yeah. 13, that breaks down to 4. Financial constraints, you know, you only are looking at what's on one side of the cupboard. Okay? You have a whole nother door to open. There could be something on the other side of that cupboard cabinet door. Right? So don't lose hope. Don't think the worst if you're having struggles and troubles right now, because you will give it power. Think and focus on the results you want, on your intention. Give it power. Give it to the universe. Give it to source. And move forward. Yes, because you do have help. First chakra, Archangel Michael, 35. That breaks down to an 8. You have help. The archangels, your guardian angels, your loved ones are here to help you get through this. To help you let go of anything that is holding you back, worrying you. Okay? Don't worry about anything. It will come to you. All that you need will come. You have to believe that. If you focus on the worry and the struggle, that is what you will continue to receive. And the archangels are here to help you believe in that you have that power. We don't have control, okay, but we are in charge of the decisions we make. Okay, we're not in control of everything, but we are in charge of the decisions we make. And what's on the bottom of the deck? More help. Yes, 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. 38. That's an 11. So we began, okay, with an 11 here. Confirmation, 11, 11, right here and right here. And this is with the help of Archangel Raphael. The 4th chakra, okay, that's the heart chakra. Got all that green, right? Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Some major healing's going on. Angel of Strength is behind that. And that's a 50. Breaking down to a 5, which is change. So you have backup. Okay? You have Archangel Michael backed up by Archangel Raphael and the Angel of Strength. This is how you all are rolling out the end of this month. The last week of the last month of this year, 2020. You're rolling out with a roar. Right? And with the help, some major archangel help to get you through this end of the month, this end of the year, this end of this 2020 year, and complete your transformation. Okay? Bringing the message of change forward. Yeah. 11-5. Message change. Right. A change is coming. A shift is taking place. And if you want to be a part of this shift, you're ready. Don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Or you will be left behind. You will not get your ticket to ride. You won't get a seat on the train. However you want to look at it. However you want to slice it. Okay? Because that's how it happens. And let's just see here. I'm just going to go backwards a little bit here and talk about you. You're the deer spirit, okay? The time has come to be gentle and diplomatic when dealing with others. You might have found yourself in a situation where negotiations are necessary in order to reach your goal. Be mindful of the words you choose, but do not worry. Deer Spirit reminds you that you have the ability to be sure-footed and confident while showing humility and respect for others. You will find that your capacity for calm and grounded communication is heightened at this time. All right? You putting that lavender on your bracelets, right? Staying calm, cool, and collected. Follow the way of the deer spirit, okay? And you will do well, gaining the respect of others and finding common ground that is pleasing to you. Remember that understanding others and finding common ground, okay, and their needs, and that their needs will be more powerful at this time than putting yours first. Remember that understanding others and their needs will be more powerful at this time than putting yours first. If you do that, you will be rewarded tenfold. Rule of thumb. The golden rule. Okay? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and it'll be returned tenfold. If you go around being a you-know-what, treating people badly, that is eventually what you will get in return in one form or another if you go around and offer out a gentle touch, share your wisdom, share your true authentic self, your love. Think of others first. You will be rewarded tenfold. That's what this is talking about right here. Rest and rejuvenation. Don't worry, let it go. If it appears that there is struggle, constraints, no food in the cupboard, it's A, it's just temporary. B, you can't focus on that, or you will just perpetuate it. You need to move away from that thinking, okay? Transform, move away from that thinking, offer out a gentle touch on yourself and others, okay? Your others first, then yourself, and you will be rewarded. And with what? Archangel protection, help, all the help and resources you need to go through this, to get through this last week of the last year, this last week of this last month of this year 2020, this crazy year, which wasn't all bad. It all depends on how you look at it, okay? It wasn't all bad. There was a lot of births in 2020. That's not bad. There was a lot of healing in 2020. That's not bad. There were a lot of lives saved in 2020. That's not bad. Okay? There was a lot of good in 2020. You just have to see it. And if you want to perpetuate and bring 2020 with you into 2021, bad idea. Okay? Leave that worry behind and move forward. Okay? Because this is a major message coming through about abundance. 8, okay, 35 breaks down to an 8, and 8 is all about abundance. Yep, it is indeed. And again, we have 11 and 11 here twice. Okay, very critical. Yeah, 8 about manifestation and abundance. So if you rest and rejuvenate and you let go of your worry and your pain, your struggle, you let go of that which is not serving you anymore, people, place, or thing, you will move forward towards manifesting your abundance. You will go through your transformation and your great awakening will take place. And you're protected. You will be helped and protected. And you will get through this with all the strength and protection you need. Love and protection you need. Okay? You are not alone on this journey. We are not alone. Most definitely not. Which brings me to the butterfly spirit. Okay? Joy and the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in this world is the focus when butterfly spirit flutters before you. Transformation is inevitable as you grow into your most beautiful, empowered self. Like I told you, when you do the work, go through your healing, allow this journey to take place, surrender to the plan, accept and embrace your journey. Okay, align with the divine plan, align with your assignment, right? You will attract all that you need, all your resources, all your abundance you need for your journey and to move forward toward your abundance and receive it, okay? But these things have to take place first. And the sacred union is the bonus. And it's true, the closer I get to you, the more you make me feel, right? My singing voice isn't on point today, but I will leave all music credits in the description box below the title of this post. Transformation is inevitable as you grow into your most beautiful, empowered self. Indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of the people, places, and things of your life that no longer serve you, no longer fit in your new life. Even relationships must go through shifts to match your alignment, to match up with your new selves. If you focus on the beauty, if you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, like I said, if you stub your toe in the morning and you let that set the pace for your day, that's what you will get, okay? If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, stop taking yourself too seriously and choose to be playful, loving, and joyous. You will soon know the miracle of your soul and the ones that you want to experience, okay? Let me repeat that. If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, you stop taking yourself seriously, and you become more playful, loving, and joyous, okay? You go with the flow and stop trying to control. You will soon know the miracle your soul wants to experience through you. The divine plan will unfold and you will receive your abundance. Today is the day for joy. Look around you and see the beauty that is everywhere around you and in everyone as well, including you. Wow. Again, rest and rejuvenate. We have completion here, people. So for some of you, this is what needs to take place if you haven't done it already. If you're here and you're feeling a struggle, then you need to let go. You need to let go of the worry. You need to let go of the pain, the disbelief, the doubt. Person, place, or thing, that which is keeping you bound, down, held down, earthbound. You need to let go so you can move forward and manifest your abundance. Okay? 8. Abundance. Manifestation. And you have help. Again. Okay? For those of you still feeling the struggle, let the struggle go. Give it to the universe. Let it go. Let God, as some people say. Okay? Put your intention out there. See your results. Move forward towards that. Stop staring at the empty cabinet. And open up the other cabinet, which may be full of you-know-what. Full of everything that you need. You're just missing it because you're not opening the other side of the cabinet. You're not looking at the whole picture. You're only looking at half of it. Right? Thank you, Divine Spirit. Thank you, Twin Flame Connection. Oracle, please join us at the table and offer us up some clarity and confirmation for this energy check-in, for the connection, for you and the person you're thinking of, for your connection. For you, Twin Flames and Soulmates out there listening, this message is for you. And, we got some strong energy here to close out the end of this year. Okay? Strong, confident, dear spirit, bringing forward a gentle touch and beauty and divine connection with that third eye highlighted to move forward towards your divine abundance, which is partly the divine masculine, partly your divine partner, because you have done the work. You are going through the healing process, and you are looking forward to move forward in mission. You're not waiting. No. You're not waiting. You are moving forward divine feminine, divine souls, no matter what this person decides. Because when you do the work, you do your healing and move forward and let go, because if they're not doing the work, then you need to let go of that. Believe me, they'll start doing the work. Because that's how it happens. That's how we are all being shown. The union is the bonus. We got to do the work first. And we are, we have help. We're protected. We have the strength we need. We have all the resources we need to move forward towards this change, this transformation. 50 breaks down to a 5, which is change. Okay? Transformation is change. One more shuffle. Thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you, Twin Flame Connection Oracle. Please join us at the table and offer us up the clarity and confirmation we need for this energy check-in, for this last week of this last month of this 2020 year. All right. Let's split the deck, huh? What the heck? Split the deck. Top 3 cards. Yeah. For some of you, this rest and rejuvenation triggered a dark night of the soul, or that is when the dark night of the soul took place during your rest and rejuvenation. For you and or the person you're thinking of, your divine masculine. And, 16 breaks down to 7, which is a spiritual, it's the holiest number in the bunch, 7. And it's all about spiritual and personal growth. And the dark night of the soul isn't always the deepest, darkest pits of the abyss of, hell or purgatory or whatever you're thinking it might be. The dark night of the soul is an emotional awakening. It's a reckoning of all that affected your being, your spirit, your light. All that darkened your light is looked at during this dark night of the soul. But you can get through it. You don't have to stay there, be stuck there. Okay? Yes, you have to go through it to do the work, to go get to the healing of this, to not see just the struggle. It's possible. Yes, a crossroads takes place. Definitely. After this rest and rejuvenation, you got to come out of that rest and rejuvenation. You got to come out of the chrysalis cocoon, and you have to decide if you want to move away from that comfort zone of the cocoon and the tree, and fly away into the unknown and into the great adventure. You're definitely at a crossroads when you are only looking at one side of the cabinet, when you're only seeing the empty cupboard, but there's a whole other door to look in. You are at a crossroads, most definitely, and a decision. Some of you have to make a decision. Do you want to stop worrying, stop going through the struggle, and move forward? You have to make a decision. You're at a crossroads. And this 53 turns into an 8, confirms this 53. 35, excuse me. This 35. So we have a mirror image here right now. That's what I want to point out. 35 and 53, that is a mirror image, which signifies twin flame action. Here, okay, in the reading. To move out of this crossroads, if you're in a struggle, if you're at a crossroads, you must make a decision. And as it is saying, we have confirmation here. You have divine guidance. This is a 47, another 11. A divine message is coming through that you have divine guidance. You are protected. You have Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and the Angel of Strength all guiding you, bringing you forth the messages, 47 breaks down to 11, that are critical to your forward movement. So have no fear. Divine is here. Right? Yeah. All over this reading. Divine is all over this reading. Bottom of the deck is victim. Yeah, victim. Time to put that down. Time to not be the victim. Time to let that go. That stinking thinking. Okay? And no longer be the victim and communicate. Communicate with Divine Spirit. Receive the messages that are coming in. Receive your lessons and blessings. And that's a 10. 46 breaks down to a 10, which is completion, which breaks down to a 1, new beginning. When you get to this point of letting go and no longer being the victim, communicate. 30 breaks down to 3, and 3 is about communication. Okay, and this is right next to each other. Significant. Okay, you and or your person have gone through this transformation, have put down the stinking thinking, are following their divine guidance, your divine guidance, not being the victim anymore, and communicating that, learning your lessons and blessings, completing those lessons, receiving your blessings, and moving forward towards commitment. That's another 11. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 11s. 11, 11, 11, 11 on the table. Hello? If that isn't clarity and confirmation, I'm just not seeing it. Right? Committed to the transformation. Committed to self. Committed to the journey. Committed to their divine path. Committed to their divine partner. Yes, a realization is taking place. A crossroads has, a decision has been made at the crossroads. And for those of you listening who've gone through this rest and rejuvenation, lived through their dark night of the soul, come to their crossroads and let go of the struggle, the person, place, or thing that's holding you back or them back. Receiving their divine guidance and the help that you and they need to move forward and let go of this victim mentality and go through the transformation and communicate that and learn the lessons, receive the blessings of this commitment. Again, we have 4 11s on the table. We have 3 10s on the table, 2 8s on the table. A lot of confirmation going on here, people. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Thank you, Energy Oracle. The Oracle of E deck is going to give us our final clarity for this energy check-in message. How we're going to close out this last week of this last month of this 2020 year. Yes, we're no longer going to be victimized or be the victim. We have gone through our transformation. We are receiving our divine guidance right here, right now. The energy is hot. Okay? Hot, hot, hot. Most definitely. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Thank you, Energy, the Oracle of E. Please offer us up some final clarity for this energy check-in for the last week of this last month of this year 2020. For you and the person you're thinking of. A couple more shuffles. And we'll cut the deck. Let's see what Oracles of E and Divine Spirit have to say to close this energy message out. Time to fly. 44. 44 is double-digit number, which is an angel number. And it breaks down to an 8. So that brings another 8 to the table. Okay? 1, 2, 3 8s to the table. My goodness. Got a lot of confirmation here. Time for me to fly. Yes. Time for you to fly. Flying is, earthbound, leaving the earth and shifting to the air, right? More earth to air shift confirmation. Wow. Okay. I'm having set difficulty here. Baby steps. Yep. And we have 5. Change. Take baby steps. Don't take big leaps. You don't want to miss anything. You don't want to end up in a puddle of mud. Although that's a great band, Puddle of Mud. I've met them. Great, great band. But puddle of mud you don't want to be in. 6, from scratch. Yes, and sometimes the best things made come from scratch. Start from scratch, right? The best things I bake start from scratch, come from scratch. Indeed, and that's a 6, which is all about love. Love, love, love is all you need, right? 6, love, family, and home. And we have progression here, 5 and 6. 4, 5, and 6. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Bazinga! And that's a 10. Completion. 19 breaks down to a 10, and 10 breaks down to a 1. Completion and new beginnings. Bazinga! Yeah. Let's just read this real quick. Time to fly. Great song. Time for me to fly. It may seem like a gamble, but here's a little intel from the universe. That leap into the unknown you've been waffling over? Not only is the safety net already in place, but there's a posse of angels waiting with champagne and chocolate and Egyptian cotton sheets. Ready to go. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Wow. Yeah, those Gaia sheets. My pillow, right? I'm not affiliated with them at all, but those Gaia sheets are something else, straight from Egypt, right? Baby steps. Everything starts with baby steps, right? Everything is baby powder fresh right now. It's new, it's exciting, and of course, you're not quite sure how it's going to work out, but that's okay. You're not supposed to. It would ruin the surprise, right? But go ahead, take that first step. All great adventures have got to begin somewhere. Wow. And straight from scratch, okay? Congratulations. You've got all the ingredients for every one of your dreams to come true. Everything is now within reach. What are you waiting for? What you waiting for? It's not going to bake it's not going to bake itself, okay? Quit looking and start cooking. That's awesome. Quit looking and start cooking because bazinga, we're at completion here, okay? Completion and new beginning is what we're looking at. Well. Don't you got it going on? Now's the time to revel in the sweet taste of fantabulous you, right? You are fantabulous. You hit your mark. Go on. Take a victory lap. Stop and smell the roses. Pop that cork. Let's get this party started. Celebrants are lining up at the door. ready to cheer you on. Wow. Cheers! That's awesome. That's awesome. For whoever this message is, it's resonating for you, this is awesome. Get ready because you're going to end 2020 with a bazinga and a roar. Okay? Right? Bazinga and a roar. And move forward into it because, you know, it's time to quit looking and start cooking. So let's see what we're going to cook up with the star seeds. Final word of wisdom from the star seeds deck. Yes, guidance. We have confirmation here, okay? Guidance. You are not alone. You're guided by masters and teachers of the highest realm. Hallelujah! Yeah. Divine guidance. That's how high. Right? The highest realms. Divine. Quit looking and start cooking. All right? That's it. That's what we got for you. Thank you all for joining us here. I hope you like it. If you do, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps us grow and move forward on our journey so we can continue to help you move forward in yours safely and soundly. Till next time, take care, stay aware, and stay safe out there. Bye-bye.